Hello, Aquarius. I hope this message finds you well. A little bit of astrological stuff going on. I believe we are still feeling the effects of the new moon in Leo. Hopefully, you have been feeling that confidence boost, right? Um, Man, new moons are all about like setting new intentions and stuff. So setting those goals and then figuring out what steps you need to take in order to reach that goal, right? Um, with the Leo energy, gaining that confidence to go after what you're wanting to go after, right? Believing that you can do the things that you want to do, right? And yeah, just like making shit happen. Just making shit happen. Um, or even having the confidence to know when to put things down, right? That takes some confidence. Be like, okay, this is not for me. This is for me. Let me pick this up. Okay? So a little bit of like a forward momentum, right? Moving forward in things, having the confidence to move forward. We are going to be having a lot of retrogrades, okay? So, retrogrades, good for reassessing, renew, um, reflect, okay? You might find that a lot of things from the past pop up, and you're like, oh, what the heck? This incident happened when I was in third grade. Why am I thinking about this now? You know, a chance for you to look at things differently, a chance, yeah, a different perspective on things. Sometimes we can have the like demons that we feel that we have already conquered come back up, maybe just as a little test, all right, see what you're gonna do. Or you may have a chance to do something differently. Something comes back around and you can handle it differently. What else? I don't know. All right, so this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? If you don't know anything about your birth chart, there are a lot of free services where you can find out more information on that, right? This could be your energy. It could be someone within your energy, right? Family, friend, sibling, right? Well, I said family, but like it could be your child or something that someone else is going through, but it is connected to you. So just take it how it resonates, right? Place yourself where you see fit, but don't try and make anything fit if it does not fit. If this just causes confusion for you, well, then it's not your story, right? You can check out the other readings and you may find a message there. It might resonate more with your moon sign, or I might be picking up on your Venus sign, you know? So if your Venus sign is Gemini, then you might resonate more with the Gemini reading. This could be past, present, or future energy as well, okay? Spirit, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for always being with me, always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately. And I already know that the right souls are going to see this, and I appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you. I just got super tired. I was not feeling very tired until kind of tapping into your energy. You may be like running, I'm hearing running thin, or like spreading yourself thin, trying to do a lot of things. Yeah, that just gave me cold chills. Trying to accomplish everything. Take a nap. Or make more time for getting more rest, or like how can you get better rest? You may have been very restless at night. I'm getting, and then like having a lot of things to do during the day. You're not getting the proper rest that you need. So what needs to change there? How can you you need to look at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting, it's like running on E, or not ecstasy. Like running on an empty tank here. But you feel like you can't even stop what you're doing. You can't even stop to see like why the check engine light is on or whatever. Like you can't. You need to make time for that, okay? See why that check engine light's on. See why, yeah. Alright. So we're going to get an archetype card here. It might slap you across the face, maybe, and I do apologize for that. So this is your warning, okay? They do show your light attributes and the dark attribute here, or the shadow, rather, which we all have light and, I guess, light and dark within us, right? Our light aspects and our shadow aspects. So this reading is about taking a look at that. But it could be somebody that you are dealing with as well. Okay, so we'll just see how the energy comes out. Alright, Spirit, what does the Aquarius collective need to see? Poet. The light attribute, it expresses soul insights in symbolic language. The shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. That is interesting. Oh. Ouch. Hold on. Bear with me here. I'm getting something about like romanticizing pain. For some, specifically within some sort of like relationship, like a love partnership. Because I'm seeing these two birds here with like hearts around it, and it's like speaking of these times. Speaking of the times that you have had, are you looking back on these things in a positive light, in a negative light? I'm hearing radical acceptance as well. Accepting things for how they are, what your role was, what the other person's role was. Wow, that's a lot. Monk, nun. The light attribute, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. In the shadow, negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. I've heard that word before. We've had to look it up before. A belief or point of view that is accepted with unthinking, conventional reverence. The quality of being religious or feeling or showing deep and solemn respect. Okay, like thinking maybe too much on the past here. Thinking on the past like in too much of a negative light. Maybe even judging yourself very negatively about how you may have showed up, whatever, in a particular situation. I don't know, like maybe just thinking on like, wow, I could have done that differently, or something. Maybe just thinking too much on the past in a negative light here. So I'm getting with this selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit, like how can you hand this over to spirit to like make it anew? You know what I'm saying? To like rewrite the story a bit, like um, come to terms with things. Come to terms and making peace with the past. Making peace with the past. Anything else you want to show us here? Yes. Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. The shadow, it conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Did you experience that in your past? And like, did those fears still bully you present day? Wowza. Those fears still bullying you present day? Oh, I'm trying to think of what deck I want to go towards next. Oh, goodness. Super tired in your energy, or in this energy. I don't know if it's your energy or someone around you. Place yourself where you see fit. Like you could be dealing with someone that it's like maybe it's draining because maybe like the insecurities there. Like I'm hearing like needing you to fix it for them. I don't know. Like someone could be pulling on your energy, but they have to make peace with it, right? So if that's, dealing with someone else, or maybe even still dealing with a bully, perhaps, and negatively judging this person, but needing to see that they are coming from their own negative place, like projecting towards you, and to not internalize it, to not take on their energy, okay? Or this is you having to deal with your own fears that bully you, right? Letting those things, maybe speaking on those things a little bit more. Maybe speaking on those things a little bit more to fully embrace something, right? What can we see on the poet? What can we see on the poet, Spirit? Thank you. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Maybe you're trying to get past addictions, or toxic relationships, and not like romanticizing the pain anymore. You want to heal it fully, recognize things for what they are. Maybe you are getting over a heartbreak and writing to get out and not to suppress your feelings. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Okay, what I'm really taking from this is the perception and focusing outward. Okay, not wanting to bully anyone because of your hurts, right? Because you're bullying yourself because you were bullied when you were younger, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, not projecting. Because there's a lot of like negative fears here, and not needing to or needing not to project that on to others. You have to look at that within yourself. Like, I don't know how else to put that. Yeah, self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Coming to terms, with yourself. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Getting like there may be some things that need to be worked out in like therapy, but also being more in the present moment and not so much the past, with the savoring the moment, or like looking at things in the past in a different light. Again, like getting a different perspective. We have Cupid's arrow at the bottom here. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, and then hesitation. I'm getting that you're having a hesitation on like really turning within to deal with something here. Monk nun, what can we see with the monk nun here, Spirit? Mask, yeah, not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. I feel like you're like gaslighting yourself here. Like looking at things in just a negative way, like not wanting to deal with your real feelings towards something, not even wanting to recognize like where the hurt is coming from, or not wanting to let go either. Like the selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to Spirit, like trusting that Spirit can take this from you. It's like holding on to the back, not wanting to see the real feelings in something. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationships, and love bombing. Maybe you saw that someone was wearing a mask and not, like, no longer romanticizing this relationship or something like that. Seeing that they really are like a bully, or, it's like love bombing kind of thing that may have rocked your foundation a little bit. Like, maybe this is a past as well. This could have been a past thing that you have went through, and those feelings still come up of like when you were bullied by this person. Like maybe you did see who this person was, but you can't say that like everyone is that way, right? But that scares you. Yeah, seeing that mask of that love bombing, oh goodness. I'm getting a lot of like in the mental space. It is tiring. It is tiring. Did this person love me, or did this person really just use me, or like going over these past things? And we have thief at the bottom here. Sheds lights on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. The shadow, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers that you think you lack. Again, I'm getting like you could have dealt with a narcissist. You could have been in, that narcissistic relationship in some form. It doesn't have to be a partnership. Could have been a family situation. It's skewed your view. It messed up your view of the world. There's still feelings that need to be dealt with this. It skewed your view is what I'm hearing. It made you look at the world very differently, right? And maybe a little bit scared because you're still hearing like this bully's voice in your head. You have to confront the inner fears, right? In some way. I don't know. That's going to look different for everyone, right? But confronting those fears. Anything else with this mask? Wow. I'm seeing the chaser and the runner here. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. And then we have the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues, you know? Seeing things for what they are and calling it how it is, you know? Like taking the mask off and seeing things for what they really are. Now the runner and chaser, like that doesn't, I don't believe, really have to be a narcissist type relationship. I think we all have our different kind of attachment styles, and yeah. So underneath that we have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. But you know, maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's what you're trying to figure out. Like, is this a narcissistic relationship? Because we have palm tree here. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Like, you were wanting that, or like trying to figure out how to get that. And, you know, maybe realizing like every time you go towards this person, they're running away from issues, or maybe you're running from the issues. I don't know if you're the chaser or the runner here, but we have a chaser and a runner in here, like, and not showing true feelings. Maybe both parties are not showing true feelings on like how to get to this stable place. Maybe both of y'all are looking at each other like you're the narcissist, you know? You know, I don't know. Is there a narcissist to your spirit? Well, not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Again, it doesn't have to be the narcissist personality disorder or whatever, you know, or dating some psychopath. It's just right now, I think both parties are lacking the confidence and maybe self-sabotaging, the fear and ego issues, jealousy issues, things like that are like popping up. We are feeling the effects of the Venus retrograde in Leo. Oh man. On my the community tab on my page, or on Wings of Fire Tarot Facebook page, I had posted some general things on, you know, kind of what to expect with the retrograde energies for each planet that's going to be in retrograde. So I would recommend you looking that up, or just looking that up on your own. Google and whatnot. Thank you for finally turning off. Yeah, frustrated in relationships. So with the Venus in retrograde, it can bring that up. It's kind of like the make it or break it energy here. Like it's either we're going to figure this out, or we recognize that we can't figure this out together. It's just not meant to be for us, and ending it, you know, hopefully not in a terrible, terrible way. And maybe that's where you're at right now, or you and your partner, or a friendship. Just take it how it resonates, right? It's not enough, you know. There's frustration here. Someone is self-sabotaging, and the fear, again, confront those inner fears that are bullying you, that needs to happen here. We have mirroring each other, self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection, okay? So I'm getting like, put the swords down and not really like being against each other, and it's this person's fault, it's that person, you know, and blaming. um, going within and okay, this is coming from this type of wound that I have. Yeah, we have passion, instant chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Like, remembering the passion between you two, okay, and figuring out a way to deal with these issues on a very deep soul level. Okay, this could be, a deepening of the relationship if you allow it, and allow yourself to like even feel the pain that needs to be felt, dealing with the pain that needs to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like it's affecting things present day. Like what is that inner critic telling you? What is that inner critic telling you? And then there needs to be a conversation here, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Like, how can y'all uplift each other? Or how can you uplift yourself here as well? And like face those inner demons here. What can we see with the Bully card, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Forgiving and learning, yes. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. We have wedding here. The situation involves marriage. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, okay? Where can you find more support to deal with those really tough issues, right? Yeah. I'm seeing the Son of Pentacles and the Death card here. Yes, I had done a reading earlier to, it was like, trust the process. Trust the process, right? That things are, it's like a purging happening here. I have the Moon and the Justice card here. I don't know if you can see that or not. The Moon and the Justice card. Things, again, from the past. Maybe you don't even want to look at it, but it... Getting for you guys, like, the past is really popping up and affecting relationships, and it might be, like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this, but you gotta deal with it. Or even recognizing if someone else is coming from a rough place, you know what I'm saying? Like, holding space for that person and trying to understand, like, where they're coming from, why they are acting the way that they are. Maybe their inner bully is, like, just raging, I mean, obviously, I do not, Jesus Christ, I do not condone, like, domestic violence. We don't condone that over here. So if this person is, like, hurting you in that way, seek the proper help, okay? Seek the proper help to get away from that, right? But if it's just, some arguments happening, some disagreements, we're not seeing eye to eye, there's frustration here, going within and trying to figure out, we have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Again, it's like, oh my God, this is enough and it's not enough, this is everything that I want and this is not what I want. Things are lacking and things are beautiful. It's seeing it in two different ways here. 5 of Cups and 10 of Cups. Glass half full, glass half empty. There is no cup. I don't know, like, What needs to change, though? What kind of lack mentalities need to change in order to have everything like flowing again, right? We have the World card here, yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Father, the King of Cups to the Three of Swords, okay? Like, I'm getting a lot of inner healing happening here, okay? Any kind of old paradigms and stuff, those things are coming to the surface to get purged out, purged away, whatever you want to say. Releasing and healing the past here. Things from the past coming up to get dealt with. And it might be a big strain on your relationships right now, but for whoever is resonating with this, it's like, have patience with your partner. Have patience with your partner. Ask for patience from your partner as well. You know, really not running, and also not chasing. Okay, giving each other space to deal, because I'm getting that it's like internal things on both sides. It's you know, things from the past, the feelings internally that are popping up, that are causing the frustrations and the ego trips and the fear issues, and but there's healing here with the World card. There's healing to be had. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles right underneath that. Aces come from the divine. You know, like, if y'all are able to work on this, it's like a new solid foundation that y'all are building with each other. You know, a new step in the relationship here, that it's like, okay, we got through that, you know? We didn't just call it quits. We got through it. We made it through. Yeah, that Five of Cups, and it's making me think a lot about the bully card here. But then underneath that was like the Father of Cups and the Three of Swords. I'm getting, it's like controlling your emotions. Okay, emotionally dealing with the pain in a very mature way. How can you deal with the pain in a more mature way? Anything else we need to see, Spirit? The Queen of Wands, the Daughter of Cups. Yeah, because I'm getting like things could have been pretty rash here lately, but you're working on it. Yeah, working on it with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom with the Two of Swords and the Star. You're trying to figure out your best course of action here, to not act selfishly, to not act immature, or with the Queen of Wands here, I am getting a little bit of like a too guarded, a little too guarded, like silent treatment. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of games or what have you, the silent treatment. Not communicating, or being selfish and just thinking like, oh, this person's just trying to hurt me, when they're trying to communicate with you. I'm seeing that work is being done there. Yeah, work is being done in order to heal that. Seven of Pentacles, or to the Two of Swords here, making a clear decision in like consciously healing these things, consciously working on these things, okay? If you've already been there, then this is just confirmation that you're doing the right thing, right? If you've already made that decision, you made the wise decision. And if you didn't know, now you know, right? I mean, you have to make a conscious decision that you want to heal these wounds that are still affecting you here. You're still like being a bully to yourself, or even how are you being a bully to your partner? And not showing the true feelings. Um, you're hiding things. I'm getting with the gaslighting. It's like gaslighting yourself. Like, yeah, no, I'm okay. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I'm getting like a silent treatment or selfishness, the ego, the protecting your ego kind of thing, and not like wanting to dive deep in with your partner here into a different layer of intimacy where y'all both kind of like help each other unpack some of these things. Like, okay, well, when you said that, that really made me feel this way. And maybe it stems from when this happened in the past or something like that. Just really talking things over. Like, maybe your partner does something that annoys the shit out of you, but they don't know. You never speak on it. Maybe you feel you can't speak on it. Maybe you're afraid to hurt their feelings or whatever, but maybe it's something that needs to be talked about, because you're tired of holding it in. Okay. All right. Let's end this here. We're going to end it with a Moonology card. But rest is, it seems so vitally important for this, because I'm seeing like maybe both parties are just running on E, and it is kind of creating more tension, right? Because we're not like seeing things clearly, not seeing things clearly, not seeing each other clearly. Or like the arguments may have been keeping oh man, keeping y'all up at night. Maybe y'all are arguing late at night or something. Maybe that's the only time that y'all get to talk and y'all are just arguing, or just restless energy, not being able to sleep at night because you're thinking so much on this. Let's see, how can the collective shine their light best in this situation, Spirit? How can the collective best shine their light in this situation? How can the collective best shine their light on this situation, Spirit? Yeah. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Yes, there needs to be some more nurturing here, taking care of your mental state, your emotional state. Okay, maybe you have some mother wounding that's coming to the surface and it's affecting relationships. How can you mother yourself here? Holding space for your inner child as well. I'm getting heavy. And we saw like the healing heart, we saw the self-indulgence at one point, and that wasn't in a selfish kind of way. It was nurturing yourself. I can kind of see that with this Daughter of Cups and the Nine of Cups here. Indulgence in yourself, okay? But don't let it become, in a egotistical, like selfish way. Like you're just not going to talk to your partner because, I got to do that. Like explain to your partner I need some time, or hey babe, I love you. I want to have this conversation. I need a little time for myself. I need to go do something for myself, kind of get my mind right. Oh God, I just heard draw a bath for your partner. Even like doing something to help your partner do something nice for themselves. Okay, we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Wow, so like not giving in to the fears I'm getting, not giving in to the fears. Recognizing what is fear and what is reality. All right, Spirit, how do you want to end this? What is the ending message here for the Aquarius collective? Hold your vision and show the world the real you. Again, speaking to like the mask energy. Okay, maybe you have some things that you haven't shared with your partner before, but it may be time for you to do that. And I'm getting with the hold your vision, like like it's worth it to go through this. It's worth it. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attuned to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. The teaching. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that. While it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. God, I just butchered all of that, okay? And what I'm getting with that is like, especially with the stubborn thing, it's like if you know that you were wrong in a situation, apologize. Don't be so stubborn. Don't be so stubborn. I'm getting like just saying something and holding on to that, but being selfish and stubborn with it. And I just realized that the show the world the real you, that is it's the full moon in Aquarius sign or card. Underneath that, you're very close to achieving your goal and holding your vision, okay? Like I'm getting like thinking, oh my God, this is just like my relationship in the past. And, you know, like have a little bit more faith that y'all can come to terms with something, that something can get worked out here. But you have to recognize like where you are acting maybe in an undesirable fashion, I guess, you know, and like working on your own triggers and recognizing that your partner also has triggers and finding a way to come together and talk about those things. All right. I hope that was helpful, guys, and I will see y'all next time.